All right. It is May 27th. Beautiful morning. It might even get warm today. And I'm out preparing my main flower bed right here behind my house. I'm just pulling out all this stuff from last year. There you are. And got to get in here and get the weeds out. I'm going to scrape off some of that mulch on the top to the side so I can reuse it. Got to cut the sage back. It just is happy. Grows big, but I want more room for the flowers. Gonna get those weeds out. Not too many compared to how many there should be in this area. And I'll be doing it all with just a shovel. All right, May 27th. Later in the day, I've got all that cleaned out of there. Dug up all the weeds. I gotta clean that up later, of course. But got in there and I dug it all up with a shovel. Just went back and forth, and broke the earth and turned it over. And so what I'm doing is every year I've been doing this soil prep conditioner there, all natural ground cover. There it is right there. I've already dumped a sack out and I'm going to spread it out with a rake. And I'm going to dump this sack out and spread out with a rake all in here. And I've been doing that every year. I suppose it's been helping. The flowers are growing great, so that's good. So I'll spread that out and then work it in with a shovel, and then I'll be planting my flowers and getting them off for the summer. There you go. All right, I spread all that out and dug it in, and then raked it flat and broke up as many clods as I could. Like I say, there's still a lot of clay in there. Well, that's what it mainly is. But anyway, I've got it all loosened down about 4 or 5 inches, and this evening I'll come out with my wife and we'll plant our, I believe, cosmos and zinnias in here, whole bunch. All right, I'm doing some planting this morning before it gets too hot. It's supposed to get up in the 80s today, which is interesting because just the other days we were down in the 30s in the morning. But here we are, getting the zinnias and cosmos and a 4 o'clock down here and in here. So digging my hole right here and just gonna pull this guy right out of the pack here. There we go. Nice root system in there. I'll loosen that up just to, well, he's pretty loose. Put him down here in the hole. There we go. And the dirt coming up pretty good right here. After all that soil amendment I added yesterday. Oops, sorry, trying to do this with one hand and it makes it kind of hard. But getting that in there. And there we go. Grew all these from seed. It's good to finally get them out here because when they're in their little pots, they're very vulnerable. They seem to do so much better once they get in here. They've all been hardened off over there in the cold frame for a few weeks, actually. All right, May 28th. And here we are. Bunch of them. You can see all the containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Got 30 plants we planted in there. Grew them all from seed. I'm proud of that. It just thrills me to plant a little seed, and when I see it break through the soil, I get so excited, like it's growing, it's life, it's living. And then they get this big and it's like, yay, because, you know, it's so easy to kill them when they're little, right? And these are getting too big for their pots. And so it was really important to get them in the earth. And I planted them at the end of April. Here it is, the end of May. And that's what we have. Now I've got to get the water on them, get them all watered in before it hits 80 degrees today. And we'll watch those get taller and taller. I think the zinnias get about 2.5 feet tall. The cosmos will get about 3 feet tall. 4 o'clock, she'll be a little lower. And then we have other plants around the edges like Rudbeckia and stuff, but they're not ready yet. I'm still hardening them off over there in the cold frame. So thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming along on my journey.
So just a heads up, first thing Alexa